Slueth album.
So you might catch some of that in the background. Coach, the Ravens are struggling, but sometimes a team can trip up unexpectedly by looking ahead to the next game too far. Any fear that this is a trap game? I'm going to say no fear. Not at all. This is the NFL. Everyone's a threat. We stress that week in and week out. The second you overlook an opponent is the second you make headlines for getting upset. Yeah, it's the press conferences. Like I said, here's another one. Media day. You're going to hear. Facing a quarterback like Will McPhee always presents an immense challenge for any defense looking to stop him. What style of play are you going to try to use? We're going to go with blanket coverage. He's good at identifying pressure before the snap. That makes it tough to bring too much heat sometimes. I think the best way is to just drop everyone into coverage. That's what we're going to do. Okay. So that's the game plan. Now you know my game plan. Does that make sense? Okay, let's get going. Let's just jump right into it. It's Slueth versus Dipsey. Finally. So there you go. He's a 78 overall, and I'm an 82 overall. So it's going to be a hard fight for Slueth. Okay. Whenever you're ready, Slueth. Oh, it's already started. You got time. I'm going to do a long intro, and then don't kick the ball, and you can have as much time as you need to set up, okay? And I'm going to smoke. Just don't press like buttons, and we can take our time in the beginning. I'll do the announcements. Oh yeah, here we are, Dipsey Madden. Finally back. First Energy Stadium. It's Slueth. I got him sitting right here next to me. He's gonna do his album. So you might pick up a little bit of that on the microphone. I doubt it, but you know, it's good. We got the vibes. Slueth is gonna try to win in his first game this season. His team is struggling. But that doesn't really matter. What matters is just having fun, playing the game, doing our best. And then the Browns have been struggling too. They lost a game. Album right now. And looking at the division, the Steelers are actually on the top. So the computer is beating both me and Slueth. Just beating us. So here we go. Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis have died tragically, and I am your announcer giving you play-by-play. Walt Dipsey into Apophenix Universe and the Digital Sea. Don't press nothing right here. Don't do anything. Let's get into your album. Let me take a hit at the kickoff. Right here. Just get into it. Get into it a little. Let me hit the lights. Let's get some announcements. What Apophenix announcements can you think of? Well, we're working on albums, you know. We're working on stuff. So looking at some of the other games around the league. We got Seattle, San Francisco, St. Louis versus Houston. That's the biggest game this week. That's really going to decide a lot. Okay, Daniel. I am ready. You are the decider of when the game starts, though, so that's pretty nice. Columbus versus Kansas City. That's going to be a huge game. Green Bay versus Dallas. That's David's game. Hoping he can finally get a win this season. Houston versus Indy. Atlanta versus New Orleans. And New Orleans gets the win there. 12-17. That's the final. And Skyler plays Pittsburgh. So if he can get that win, it will help me and Daniel. Isn't that amazing? So go Skyler this week. So Danny drinking his beer. Almost ready. Here's a little preview. Oh, there's kickoff mode, and Slueth picks up his controller. We're listening to his album, and here it is, the Digital C. Running out into the Digital C is Bigsby, and he gets fucking creamed. Fucking creamed by Slueth, so a big Slueth hit. Here's Ahmad Middlebrooks, 13 for 4 ratio, 1,500 yards. 92 for 122. That's the best in the league, probably. Or at least where we're headed. So here's Slueth changing his song on the first play of the game. Okay. Here we go. So here is... It's looking tough to view our play. So I'm showing him my play. And now Ahmad Middlebrooks is going to go wide right, throw, and it's going to go to the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, first play of the game. It is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. This is just going to be tough for Slueth if he can't play defense. So the Ravens crumple on the first, but that's just defense, offense. It could always change. We could see something different. So, an abdominal tear for D. Rose. Ouchie. That's your guy. So now we're kicking to Slueth, and we're going to see the Ravens offense hit the field. And he didn't pick a play because he ran out of time. And he's getting distracted immediately. All the way to the 28. 3 whole yards, and here's Will McPhee himself. And he's got 2 touchdowns, 11 interceptions on the season, and I didn't see the rest because it got clicked through. A little too quick through. Runs daily Syndictive. So here's the offense for the Ravens. Let's see. They know that the coach said they're going to be out there covering the throw all day. We're covering the throw. So nowhere to throw it. So 0 for 1. So we heard Coach Juan Blanco talk about dropping back in coverage today. Just making it hard for Will McPhee to throw the ball. That's their game plan. Oh no, there's a run. And it's going to scorch him for 6. But he doesn't get the first down. So early on, we're getting a 3rd and 4. And early on, 3rd and 4. So here's the, the 3rd down football that we want to see. On the run, he may or may not have got it. It's very, very close. He got it. He got the first down. So the Browns are going to have to suck that one down. And it's going to hurt. Wow. So 1st down for the Ravens. They're on the march. So Coromir, the safety, moving up to maybe try and stop the run. But they're still probably in pass coverage. And somehow it works. I don't know if he saw Myles Garrett there, but that's one of the best defensive ends in the league. And we're really getting a treat with Slueth's album. It's, this event. We're not going to review it right now. We're just going to keep going. Dipsey, Madden. Here we go. 2nd and 12. Running the ball. And number 6 gets tackled by number 6. And now it's 3rd down. So they might have to go to a different well here. It's going to be pretty unpredictable for the defense to try and guess what they're going to do. Because they do have a strong run game. They got a strong pass game. So immediately rolls right. Gets it to BJ, but BJ drops it. So now is decision time. Do you punt or do you go for it? I would punt because it's 4th and 11. But God only knows what these Ravens will do. Yep, they are not going to punt. Slueth is going for it. He's smiling next to me. And it's a fake run, faking the run. And he's going to take it all the way to the 44, but he doesn't get there, so we're going to see a switch up, change up. And the game just became dire for Slueth. It just became dire. Just maybe. So here's the Browns offense again. And they're going to maybe take some shots. Slueth not looking. Oh my gosh. Almost a sack, actually. Incompletion. Incomplete on the play. So just maybe a lack of attention to detail. I don't know what it is for this poor Ravens team. Here, running out of time again to pick a play. Here we are, taking a shot. And he's wide open. It's just not even a contest out there. But it's because we're playing with Anthony Schwartz. Anthony Schwartz is having an insane year. I mean, he's wide open, dude. Wide open. What are you doing out there? What type of defense is that? You're going to get another shot on offense. Quoth the Raven. Already up 14-0 if they can hit this. Now that doesn't mean the nail in the coffin is here yet. All the Ravens have to do now is score once, and they're back on track. It's just gonna be tough. It's just gonna be tough. You're gonna have to think outside the box to try and get through that type of defense. Kneeling at the end zone to go to 25. Finally, some sensible movement on the field. That's what you're supposed to do. So at the 25, starting all over, all on offense. Here's Will McPhee. He's definitely got some chances. He's just got to read the defense. Give it his time. So a run. And it goes nowhere. -1, actually. So here is play 2. Are we throwing or passing? Even the defense don't know. So it's a real run, and it goes for positive yards this time, running right up the gut, straight forward. That's some north-south running, not east-west right there. Only 3 yards, but finally in a positive direction. Throwing the ball fast, getting it to BJ. I think he's got a first down. 4th and inches, so I could see him going for it. I could see him punting. It's a tough decision. Only inches, you know that they're gonna definitely think about that. So 4th and inches, definitely the biggest play we've seen so far, and they're gonna play the right play and just make sure they get, you know, an inch, and the inch win a mile almost. So now 30 seconds entirely to think about their first down play. So finally, we see the offense churning their legs a little. The insane completion to BJ. Quick decisions. 15 seconds before they got to snap the ball, and they found a little tempo even. So on first down, they throw, and it does not pan out, but it does for Myles Garrett, because that's his 5th sack of the season. And that puts him one closer to one of the best. I think he's going to try to break the record. It could happen in this game if Slueth is not careful of that right side. So faking the run, running right again. This time he's got some yards, though. Myles Garrett was able to get locked down. 3rd and 14. So a little bit more doable from the 3rd and 20 that they had. So from 3rd and 14, it's a fake run. And they are going to not get the first down. Almost. It's 4th and 5 now. So how many 4th downs can you go for on a drive? That's my question. Because it's getting sketchy out there. So a run up the gut, and I don't know if he got it. It's going to be close. Let's see who's on the field. He did! First down. So a smart 4th down run. A Mike Holmgren call. That's what I call that. Classic football. So a good first down run, too. 5 whole yards. Oh, my goodness. So the train has kept rolling, and it's going all night long for Ferguson. And Will McPhee, I feel like he's got a little confidence too. Almost fumbles the ball, but he does not. Holds on. He just got creamed a little. 6 yards after contact. Oh no. Topa is worried. The Ravens are gonna come back and win. You're playing it pretty good. It's slowing down the game. That is a that is a good observation, Topa. Slowing the game down, really, and getting chased by Myles Garrett. Oh, complete to BJ somehow. He was about to get sacked, but somehow gets rid of the ball at the last second. The awareness finally turning up a little bit. Oh, and a run up the gut. Unexpected. I think they thought that they were going to fake it. So 11 runs, 49 yards, and they're in the red zone at the 11. So no matter what, this team is walking away with 3 points, you would hope. Just don't throw a pick is what the coach is telling Will McPhee, and they're sticking to the run game. So that's pretty good. Sticking to the run game. Third and 3. So Topa likes the Clifton album, I think. That's a sign. So 3rd and 3. Biggest third down for this team, who's been struggling. And they push forward. It's not just a first down. He goes in for the touchdown, and it's his first rushing touchdown. Who is that? Their backup running back? Touchdown Ravens. So despite just being sucked. Yeah, that was Dobson, your original running back, the backup. Dobson getting in for the touchdown. Will McPhee celebrating. And it's only 7-14. That's the beauty of it. You know? So if they can keep doing that, they're staying in this game. You just wait for a mistake to happen on the Browns side of the ball, and they're back in it. So here we go for the PAT after the touchdown. And he missed it. So that is really going to hurt them. Really going to hurt them. They might have to go for 2 if they score again. Oh my goodness. The whole game got so exciting, and that just sucked. Oh no, another bad kick. It's going out of bounds. That is going to give them perfect field position. So here we go. All you're waiting for is a mistake for this Browns offense if you're the Ravens. And if you're the Browns, all you want is to get in. So tossing it to Nick Chubb, getting a little Chubb. And that's going to go for 4. So Ahmad Middlebrooks has only thrown 4 passes. And somehow they're up 14-6. And they got a short field here, so I'm going to prognosticate 21-6 before the end of the half. There's the 2-minute warning. But if they throw a pick or something, if the Browns throw a pick, we're talking the Ravens got another chance. So the game can really sway here. Getting it to Chubb, and it's incomplete. So a big third down for the Browns finally coming up here. So the Browns are going to have to get this third down, and if they don't, I see them punting, actually, because this is the punting season for Madden. And if Slueth ain't punting, but the Browns are punting, then we don't really know. So here we go. It's a sack. Oh my goodness, the defense was ready for it. So here we go, actually. Here we go. So 1 minute and 45 left. I'm punting, I hope you know. because this is my punting season. I've never done a punting season, but I would punt normally in this situation. So getting the ball back is Slueth, and it rolls into the end zone, which is good for Slueth, actually. So a mistake on the Browns side is going to give the Ravens the one chance they need here. And that's kind of how the season has gone for the Browns. They lost that one game. They weren't supposed to lose that. They're supposed to go undefeated. Here they are playing the Ravens week 5, punting with 1:18 left. It's kind of out of character of them, if you ask me. Definitely not their season, really, but Myles Garrett, oh my gosh, getting out of the sack. Almost a first down. I think he got 9 yards. No, they're going to give him a first down here. So an immaculate play. He broke out of the best defensive end of all time. And so now they've only got 50 seconds left, but a smart little run to get 5 yards. Don't forget to call your timeouts when you can. After this is when I would anyway. 40 seconds left. Now down to 30 about. It's okay, just resume. It's select. I called the timeout. It's this one. Just remember. So I called the timeout for Slueth, but it's only because it's fair. 26 seconds left. So running the ball, and now time is going to tick down. Call the timeout. Jeez, you got 3 of them. 19 seconds to either get into field goal range or get that touchdown. They're going to need a big play or something. Something to just get into field goal range, really. So stepping back in the pocket, evading Myles Garrett again somehow, and then calling a timeout. So that's big time right there at the 46. So maybe one more play and you're in field goal range, actually. Very close to field goal range. They are definitely close. And if not, just go for that touchdown in one play. It's definitely a possibility. So interesting going into the second half. And Myles Garrett is going to get the sack. You might want to call your last time out. He's just insane over on that right side. Yeah, now you're thinking more a Hail Mary or something. You could have. Yeah. So running it. And a fumble-aya picked up by the Browns. That is only for stats because that's the end of the half. Now they might get the ball, so we're going to have to see. Don't press any buttons. Take a break. Now the Ravens kept up. It's only 6-14. That's a one-score game. And who's winning in rushing yards? We got the Ravens at 113 yards. The Browns haven't even elected to run the ball once, but that's how they play. So Packers versus Cowboys. Sorry, David. You're losing again. Just so you know, you're 0-5 probably. And Danny is headed there too, so we don't know though. He's got a good chance. Washington versus the Eagles. They're close. They're both 2-2. In New York, the Jaguars are winning going into half. But we don't know. Zach Wilson only has 13 yards. That's some. He's not even trying. And in our game, it's actually close. You would think that a team losing so bad this season like the Ravens wouldn't even be close to to the legendary Browns team that you're seeing them play. It's only 6-14. Now, it could get a little out of hand in the second half, but I don't know. Now we're going to get to see that. So the Browns do get the Ravens get the ball. So they can come back still. That's an amazing point. But we are going to take a little siesta, maybe a hit. And here's a little part of the Apopheniacs Digital C that I was talking about. You get the Slueth beat. All right. Here comes the ball for Slueth in the second half, and he's just going to change the song real quick. Or do whatever you need to do, and then we're going to get right back to it. Halftime was great. Bruno Mars killed it. Just killed it. So here we go. Kicking off to Slueth. And he really needs this drive. This drive is highly important for the rest of the game. So moving it up to the 23. So could have just sat back and it would have been better. But it's not a terrible return. Starting from the 23. Better than starting from the 20, right? But the 25 is maybe better. Now let's go. Lil McPhee. Running right away from traffic. Almost gets the ball to his guy, but it's out of bounds. So he's 3 for 6 now. 50%. He's 50-50 throwing the ball. And I think he's just absolutely gassed. I think he's tired. But just that shouldn't matter for a quarterback. You should still be able to perform. It'll be okay. Running the ball and having a guy on his back. That's Orosa Koromaya. Still gets 2 yards, though. He's still got 2 yards on that play. So 3rd and 8 is going to be a lot easier than 3rd and 10, though. So running the ball really smart this game. We've seen different tendencies from both teams. Really, the Browns are out of character, and the Ravens are kind of out of character too, because they're running the ball really smart and hitting all these. So a first down after a missed tackle, 2 missed tackles, and 100 yards finally. Ferguson finally breaks one off. It took him a lot. Just missed tackles on that. I think they had him. But sometimes when you just plug away at runs, you see, oh, whoops, mistakes. The Browns are making these mistakes, overcommitting and then not getting him again. Oh my goodness. So the Ravens have found a way to just get some lead blockers out there and kind of just put a dent. So they're already in field goal range. They definitely just want to think about that. Oh my gosh, another missed tackle by the safety. But thankfully the defensive lineman was there to make the stop. But still, a first down. Getting shifty. So here come the Ravens. Myles Garrett's going to get a big tackle there. So 2nd and 8. Second and 8. And it's a big 2nd and 8. The run game. Getting up, first down. Oh my goodness, I've never seen it done like that. I've never seen someone actually get a first down after getting up, or a touchdown. So an amazing feat of strength. So how are they going to stop this run game just going into the end zone? 2nd and 6. And they're giving it their best shot. If you check out Koromir, he's in motion, blitzing. And they got to the quarterback. That was Urusa Koromaya, but it's only 3rd and 10. And they're in field goal range. Yeah, so you're getting points no matter what as long as you hold on to the ball. We're at the 19. This game is at least interesting. We're on edge on defense. So a run, and it might just be that they're setting up for a field goal here on 4th and 7. So I'm going to actually block for a field goal because I believe it. It could be a fake, but I'm just going to not. I'm going to really believe. So nailing the field goal, which puts them up 9, and it's a better place to be than 6 because you don't have to go get an extra point. But I might be scared of the Browns offense. But last time the Browns offense was out there, we saw them completely crumple under the pressure. So maybe the Ravens really trust their defense, and that's kind of what they're saying. So right after a beautiful kick, we get this one. Actually, it's going to work out really good. But he's taking it out of the end zone for some reason. Why? I'll never know, because he only got up to the 22. So another mistake, kind of. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite them in the butt, because it could. But Anthony Schwartz has been crazy today. How do you stop that when you're the Ravens? How do you stop a guy that just gets open and scores on one play, just one play randomly? That's the only way the Browns are even scoring. They don't have a good game. They just have spectacular plays, and they're in it for some reason. So the Ravens just have to watch out for that and make sure that they can kind of play lockdown defense a little bit. And they did that the last time they were out there. It was scary. So, similar formation. He's going to give it to Chubb, much like the last drive that we saw, a setup play. So 2nd and 7 now. So 2nd and 7 after the Chubb. Getting it back to Chubb. And Chubb's going to run over him. It's a first down. So finally that works. It took so long to get that churning. And that's how the Browns run the ball. That's just how they run the ball. So it's 9-14. And we're in the 3rd. It's a close game. One little mistake. If anybody just tuned in, end of the 3rd. We're about to go into the 4th. One little mistake though. We're going into the 4th with a 1-score game. And I feel like the Browns are playing too safe, getting it to Chubb again. But this time, they're ready. Number 42 with the big tackle. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. It's not turning out exactly what they thought. On the Browns side of the ball, they're going to have to play defense, or they're going to have to play offense going into the 4th and final quarter. The Browns haven't scored since the 1st quarter. It's been a silent treatment from them. So how do you think this is going to go? Me, I'm a little worried. Danny might get his first win here. Getting it to Watson, barely. Gonna make it easier on 3rd down. So 3rd and 7. I don't think they gave him that, honestly. You might have stopped him there. No, he got it. So here he is, rolling right. And he's gonna safely run this one. That was the play. Oh no. Oh no. The Ravens almost got the fumble there, but somehow his legs get him where they need to go. And that was the time that the Ravens needed to stop them. That's a little soul-sucking. Just a little. But let's do some math here. It's 9-14. So 9-17 if I have to kick a field goal. That's a touchdown. And the extra point. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I can kick a field goal if I need to. So the Browns are going to go into hibernation mode here. We might actually run the ball. Running the ball. Oh my God, it goes nowhere. Negative yards for Chubb. Ouch. So the defense turns up. But it's fine, because we're looking at, no matter what, a good game. Well, we're playing this safe. We're not going all out. We can't trust the user anymore. Danny's gotten a little better, I feel like. Second run, and Chubb is going to really... Yeah, that's a good... 3rd and inches, actually. We didn't get it. Gonna have to prove it here. And you know, when you know that a run is coming, and you haven't run, so they go into goal line. So I could change my play to a pass, but I don't think I'm gonna. We're gonna run up the gut and face his defense on. And he does get it, but not very much. So now let's reset our, I'm still gonna be running, kind of. Taking time off the clock. Just get a field goal if I need. Just let Chubb get the touchdown if he can. Oh, 4 rushes, 16 yards, 2nd and 6. Time is going to tick away so that he has less time to make the magic score. Oh, and he didn't get in, but he almost got in. 1st down, 1st and goal. I tried. I did a spin move at the end. I thought I was going to... So this might be the play that puts the nail in the coffin for the game, but either way. The Ravens are going to get another chance at it. So it's just hard to stop the run game when you randomly decide to turn it on somewhere in the 4th quarter, and they haven't even scored since the 1st. But still, it's not over yet. I mean, the Ravens just need to use their timeouts after they score quick. So they gotta score quick. And there's a flag. Personal foul on Slueth. I think he's mad because he really had this one close. I only scored 21 and you shut me out for 2 quarters basically. Now okay, here comes Slueth and here's his beat. Now, if you score at 17 or whatever, and that'll make it respectable at least. That's all you want. So 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. They ran, but they got 3 yards. So here we go, a fake run. Throwing the ball to BJ, who catches it at the 50. So only his 7th throw, but he's 4 for 7. Maybe you need to just trust your quarterback a tiny bit more, and you see them actually coming away with this game. But we know that he's young, and they're not really comfortable with using him like that. But the run game looked money today. Here's a fake run. And then Will McPhee's going to use his legs and get some good yards here. 2nd and 7. Give him 3 yards. So 1 minute and 30 seconds left. You know they're trying to score twice, but really the first score is what's more important, because it's kind of a miracle if you can get 2 scores. Okay, so calling a timeout may be too early, but maybe they think this is the last time they'll get the ball. It's definitely logistical. Maybe they really think they'll get that onside kick after they score here. It's definitely logistical. Not exactly how I would do it, but here we go with a good run play. So they just might want to run the ball. Time ticks away, but you got a whole minute here. And another run. So 55 seconds left in the game. 48 seconds left in the game. And here comes Slueth in his blue. Rolling right. Myles Garrett gets another sack. That's going to be like the record breaker. Like he's literally, we're going to look at that. We're going to look at that stats at the end of this. I think he's breaking records on Slueth, which is expected. So 30 seconds left in the game. I'm going to call a timeout just to help out, because I kind of want to see that's about like the right amount of time that we lost for Danny just learning how to call a timeout again, because it's been a second. It's been like, from the original, we definitely want to see if he could score him. And he's still got 2 timeouts and, 30 seconds left in the game. So another good run. They're definitely going to win in running yards. You can't say that. So, oh yeah, that was 4th down. But that doesn't mean I won't make a mistake. I throw the ball. Oh no, he pulled up in coverage. I was trying to, like, stop myself, actually. That's gonna be the end of the game. Let's watch that again. So I was not trying to celebrate. I was trying to stop the game, actually, because I don't want to blow him out. So what you're supposed to do... It didn't show it again. Let's see it again. What you're supposed to do is, like, slide. I was trying to slide and stop the game, but instead I went into celebration mode. Anthony Schwartz celebrating, stomping on his defender. That's gonna be the highlight of the season. Let's just, I'm gonna kneel. Victory formation. Oh, they just called the game for some reason. That was so weird. That was actually probably one of your better games, honestly. Slueth played super hard, and the score should have been 10. No, but the score should have been 10-21 also. Think about that. And you definitely almost scored like a couple of... It should have been like 17-21, which would have been scary. And look, rushing yards. Slueth's gonna take the win in that. I won in everything else, but it's only because I had one takeaway. That one takeaway didn't matter. That was a garbage takeaway at the end of the half. It had no implication on the game. Nobody threw a pick. Nobody threw a freaking pick. That was a very good game. Look at your stats. 57.1 and 51 yards. It's not flashy, but you didn't throw a pick. You didn't throw a touchdown either, but that's better. Like, not throwing picks is the key. No picks from Slueth this week. They lost. I honestly thought I was going to lose multiple times in there. On 3rd and 7, after not scoring for 2 quarters, I was scared. I had to think of new plays that you hadn't seen all game. You triggered the next step of like my play call. Come on. It's so loud. Can you turn it down for Gaga a little? So let's look at Miles Garrett's stats and then I'm gonna stop this stream. Oh no, we gotta look at this. Yeah, everyone the invasion of the string. Do you want it in the string? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Everyone is a win. Because I didn't diss you, I could have dissed you. I could have been like, we're gonna win that game for sure, but I didn't. I was like, we're scared of them actually, which was the right call, because that was your scary game. Will McPhee, they're like, I bet you were sleepless over that. Yeah, I was sleepless over that, but we got it done. Slueth's nothing to just sleuth around about. He's gonna win one of these days. It's inevitable. I'll have a bad day. He'll have a good day, and or he'll just like learn. No, let's look at. You can't have another. That's the point. There's no other cold ones. No other cold ones. That's the point, man. No, we're gonna try to get through this stream. So here's this career defensive sacks. Miles Garrett is 1 away. He's 1 away. So if I would have got one more sack on you, you would have seen him break the record for sacks. He's gonna do it this season. So he could climb to 205. Trying to get to 206. So that's huge. So until next time.
Oh, that was
Yeah, you're watching. I was like not watching. So Ahmad Middlebrooks didn't throw that many touchdowns. He didn't throw that many yards. He's barely on top. The Ravens really held him down. Really, really held him down. Same with Anthony Schwartz. We finally get to see them slow down. We didn't have a big game. Like that was a lower scoring game. Let's check that. You also have to remember you didn't play like your first 3 games. So this season's kind of a bust. Anyway, I'm just trying to get through it. Yeah, that was my lowest scoring game. You literally held me in check harder than the computer. I barely won in comparison. In the game where I lost, I scored 33 points against myself. I just still lost somehow. To myself, but like, it sucks. Almost lost there. So Dipsey Madden is going to be coming back this week, and then Slueth is going to be back next week for another game against not me, and try to get some wins against the computer to train for the next time. You get to see Slueth versus Dipsey, or Slueth versus Skylar Mesmer. Slueth versus Mez. It's going to get mezzy. So be ready for that. Keep an eye out for that. I'll look at the schedule and see if the Ravens and the Bucks play. And the Bucks don't give 2 fucks because they're 2-2. So the issue is that the Seahawks are going to catch up this week. And if the Bucks don't win, I will actually start winning over Skylar. And then, he won't be so big in his britches anymore. So here we go. We're cutting the stream. Goodbye. Till next time. I probably won't do another one tonight, even though normally I do.